only lives in the northern part of the country. And then you have cited a lot of examples in your campaign about the issue. But in the economic aspect of it, I found it very difficult to comprehend and understand what really happened to the country. For example, we have different programs done by the previous government, and also this government has declared a state of emergency on food production. And my worry is just that before they said we don't have fertilizer blending companies. They are just like 3 or 5, and they have like 50. But the cost of food in the market is still high. So I want to relate what is the input government putting into the system, and also food is getting more expensive. Let me give you another example. We have more, what do you call them, rice millers now, in almost getting in hundreds of them, which one of the rice miller has said now part of the people that help him to develop. And then this government, the previous government of APC, put a lot of money into it. So my worry is that rice is still very expensive. It's not affordable to the young. It costs almost about 43,000 naira per bag. Fertilizer is costing about 30,000 naira per bag. And the insecurity in the northern part of the country, if you can see, is other places. People have to pay tax for them to do their to go to their farm. And another thing that is scaring us is that the more in these villages bring up this produce to the city is by transport, and this subsidy issue so affecting the rice issue. So with all this, the word that Saddam don't want us to put, the renew, whatever we used to call it, everybody is feeling today. So my question is directly to you. Help us to understand economics. If it happens that it will become the president in the next 2 or 3 months, what will do different? So that at least this rising cost of food would at least go down for Nigerians to benefit from being a Nigerian that have a very wide and very big, fertile land for us to do. How do we get this food? Because food is the main security that we can have. Because even the education, everything, we need to get food.
Well, thank you. Ibrahim, I've said a lot about the issue of agriculture and issue of implementation of various policies, projects, various schemes of the. What you're experiencing is poor implementation of those schemes. We are not properly executed. They were not properly channeled where they should go. They've all become transactional schemes, transactional policies that went into the same tunnel of corruption. So in the end, they actually, instead of helping to ameliorate the situation, worsened it. The North, as said, is going through major problem today that is bordered on poverty, mass poverty. And if you want to solve that problem, you have to put people out of poverty. Agriculture is #1 item to solve that problem because there are vast uncultivated land that we cultivate. Nigeria can make more money from agriculture, can earn more from export billions of dollars from agriculture that the president earns from oil. And I'll give you several examples which don't need to go back into. Because you've seen me, Ibrahim, follow me everywhere say that Niger State alone is 2.5 times the size of Netherlands. And if Netherlands can do export of agricultural products in 1 year, over $120 billion, which is about 6 times what Nigeria earns from oil, Nigeria can do more. We can earn more from it. And we will be able to do today in Dubai, small space, the same holidays and college anything, they are now doing quite a number of agricultural products. We have massive uncultivated land in Boronu, 70,000 square kilometers, which again is about two, not exactly, but about 2.5 times the size of Netherlands. We have opportunities that are there. And to put people out of poverty is to invest in this land. But you have to do it through the channel. You have to do it properly. It has to be true, verifiable, and means people can see. Governance is a very simple thing. If we said, you talk about having more rice mills, having more this and everything. For example, Ibrahim will show you how Anchor Borers program have been implemented in other countries. Growers have implemented in other countries. Who did we give money for the art growers? How did we channel the funding for it? The rice millers, are they the ones we are funding in order to fund properly those who are going to supply them inputs? So if it's a rice mill, are we supporting the big miller to be able to support those who are going to support in paddy to be able to give us the rice? Who are we dealing with? And what are we trying to achieve? I said in economic program, you must think through. We can change all that and do it properly. When it's transparently implemented, it will work. It is not something we need to go far to find where is the fertilizer or anything. All these are not coming by Brian because it's based on transaction. Otherwise, it will be cheaper, it will be competitive. The labor is cheaper. First is that how are we doing it? Ibrahim, we have a Bank of Agriculture based in Kaduna. And implemented to the Bank of Agriculture. Who are the beneficiaries of this loan? Are the farmers? Are the politicians? These are questions. Who are those who are involved? I've seen people, even in my own state, when we came in, there was a standing agricultural loan. When we tried to cover it, none of the loans went to farmers. They first end up in hands of politicians who have nothing to do with farm. And that is the problem. So implementation money, it must go direct